G'day, Shane here from Grape TV, and thank you for joining me on Behind Bar. More importantly, thank you for helping me bring McLaren Vale wines to the world. Today I've got another one of the wines from my Taste McLaren Vale Red Pack number 5, and today it is the Graham Stevens wine 2010 Shiraz Vintage Port. Now Graham's been making this wine on and off for a long time. The conditions in 2010 were just spectacular, and they decided to make another vintage port. It's a style that really is not being made a lot at the moment, and it is a pity because when it's done well, it is spectacular. This wine was literally, the grapes were picked, crushed, they started fermenting, they added some spirit very quickly, the fermentation, so to still get the sweetness and everything there, and literally bottled it. In fact, it was the first 2010 wine I tried after the 2010 vintage, so I thought that was very interesting in itself as well. So the Graham Stevens wine vineyards and the cellar door is on Ingleby Road in McLaren Flat. And if you're in that part of the world, drop in and say good day to Graham and Caroline I should say, and maybe just tell them that Shane from Wine with Grape sent you. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to doing a wanky thing on this. This is essence of Shiraz. I don't know that I can put it any other way. Essence of Shiraz. It is like just Shiraz grapes, just crushed straight into my glass. Alright? There's obviously alcohol in there. I'm not sure what the percentage of alcohol is in this wine, but I don't think it's huge. 18.7%. So as a fortified wine, it needs to be over 18%. So 18.7 is not hugely alcoholic. The thing for me is, yes, you can tell there's alcohol there, but I'm not getting the tingly bit on the nose that you quite often get from overtly alcoholic wines. And that tells me the fruit is there just to carry it off. And it is just so fresh and clean, lifted aromas. Oh, lovely. I've got to taste it. The smacking of the lips, I think, does it. It's fantastic. That essence of Shiraz, just that clean Shiraz fruit from the nose, is just there in spades on the palate. It's just magnificent. Look, everybody that I've seen try this, they say, oh, vintage port, you know, oh, that's, you know, No, just try it, okay? And everybody that has tried it has thought this is a really good wine that I've seen either at the cellar door or I've shown a few people a bottle or two of this as well. It is gorgeous with a capital G. That essence of Shiraz, again, just like Shiraz grapes have just been put in there. There's plenty of sweetness there, but the interesting one there is there must be a fair bit of acid in here because the mouth is not cloyed with sweetness. Okay, the alcohol and the acid must be stripping that sweetness away, and it leaves the mouth dryish from the point of view that it's ready for some more. So it is a very moreish wine. A lot of ports, particularly the cheap ports, things like that, can just leave your mouth just feeling all full of sugar, right? And I'm not getting that now. So the sweetness was just, you know, enjoyable. It was like the sweet grapes, really ripe grapes coming off there. The alcohol is preservative, Yeah, you can taste that the alcohol's there, but it's not bitter. Too much alcohol would be bitter. When I say too much compared to the fruit there is just the absolute hero of this wine. Just so enjoyable. And look, I know right now it's the end of winter, and we're just going into spring, or just got into spring. But this wine is just an absolute joy. Those cooler nights, sitting around a fire. Now this one here, some cheese and some water crackers, some dried fruits would be magnificent with this. Some little muscadels, dried grapes. Even a blue cheese. This wine has got enough character to pull a blue cheese off and just sit there and go, yeah, why not? Okay, so what a character. Graham, you've done a great job here. I continue to enjoy your wines. Every time I see one, I do enjoy it, and this one is an absolute beauty. So look, after all that, if you haven't guessed, I like this wine. Now, as I mentioned before, Taste McLaren Vale website, check it out. 6 wines, 6 different wineries, from wineries you've probably never heard of, like Graham Stevens Wines. But look, that's all I have time for on Grape TV today. Thanks for joining me, and I am going to go out and enjoy some McLaren Vale sunshine. So thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.